بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني الأشر روحي وأرواح العالمين للتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well. And I'm just going to ask everyone whether you can hear me loud and clearly. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to check the mic. Right. Can everyone hear me loud and clearly? Brilliant.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Now I'm going to ask our student, Sister Mats. I'm going to ask. I will ask. MashaAllah, there's everyone arrived on time. Sister Shahida. Sister Shahida from Birmingham.
No,
Alaikum
London.
Sorry, London. Can you just recap what we did last week? What did we cover? Do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Brilliant.
We covered basic parts of the speech, which comprises of the noun, of ism, fail, and harf.
Yes.
Yeah, and we covered few things about the three different cases when the verb ends with a tanween.
Yep.
If it ends with a double dhamma tanween, then it is a nominative case.
Yep.
Which means, actually, I wasn't there last week, but I just saw it on YouTube, and I'm just recapping it here.
Yep.
And when the last letter is fatha, it is an accusative case.
Correct.
Which is known as mazzoom.
Mansoob.
Mansoob, yes, sorry, mansoob. And when the last letter of the noun is double kasra, tanween, then it is known as a genitive case.
Correct.
Majroor.
Correct.
Yeah.
And when it comes with a dhamma, when it's coming with a dhamma tanween or a dhamma, what is it called then?
It is called as marfu.
Excellent. Marfu. Excellent.
Yeah.
And the other thing we covered as well is about
haza. What does haza mean? Haza means this, which is a masculine noun. So if we want to call a thing like haza babun, haza masjidun, so like this is a door, this is a masjid. So there is nothing known as is in Arabic language. The double dhamma at the end of the verb denotes is.
Excellent. So the dhamma on the letter in the second letter, like baytun, masjidun, it plays two important roles. Number one, it highlights that the noun is indefinite. Remember I talked about definite and indefinite? Do you remember that in the recording?
Yeah.
So definite noun means that when the noun has the definite article in the English language, which is the equivalent of the in Arabic is al. When we say alhamdu.
Yes, al will be the, and when it is just a masjidu, it will be is a masjid.
Correct. And that's called it's called a common noun. And
yes.
So this tanween here, it represents the common noun, and it also represents that the word masjidun and hadha, there is this relationship of subject and predicate. Do you remember that?
Yes,
so
yes.
Subject and predicate, which is
all the nominal sentence has two parts, which is a subject and a predicate. Subject is basically the doer of the action, which is known as mubtada.
Yes.
Predicate is the one on whom the action is being done.
Excellent.
And next we did, shall I go further or you want me to elaborate what in this?
And then we did on the second part of the lesson, we did
questions like what. Ma means what. So ma haza, what is this? So it will be like or if you're asking another type of question, haza baitun, is this a house?
excellent.
So if yes, if it is asked like this, is this a house? Then we answer in a way, na'am haza baitun. And if it is not a house, then we say la haza, whatever it is.
Exactly. So the word, the alif, this in Arabic is called the hamza of asking question, and the reply can either be yes or no.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. What else is there? And the other, there's two more things. Can you choose another student to come on the mic, please?
Okay. I choose Sister Sajida.
Mr. Sajida?
Mine is not working, maybe.
Okay. Right. So let's choose Sister Munira Tejaba.
Yes, Tejabwala.
Tejabwala. Okay. My Sister Munira, can you come on the mic? Is the mic working? Right. Okay.
Sorry, Paisan. I was in another call actually, so I missed what you were saying.
Okay, that's no problem. So, inshallah, Sister Munira, the word ma hadha, what does ma hadha mean?
What is this?
No, the word ma hadha.
Ma hadha means this is a house.
Hadha bayt, this is the house, correct.
Hadha bayt, this. Ma hadha. Ma hadha is this a house?
So when we say ahadha bayt, is this a house? But when ma comes the meaning of what?
What is this?
Exactly. Ma hadha, what is this?
What is this? Like I said to you, I didn't do much homework because I wasn't feeling very good.
Yeah, I know. May Allah give you
Alhamdulillah, I know. I've got the book now, so inshallah.
Inshallah, that's brilliant. Inshallah, I hope you feel better as well, because I know you had an operation.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Jazakallah, no problem. Inshallah, that's the reason why I'm doing a revision, so that everyone can quickly recap everything. Right, Sister Parveen Naqvi. Sister Parveen Naqvi from the US.
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Alhamdulillah.
So what was the word man hadha? What does it mean in Arabic?
Man means who.
Yes.
For a living person. So man haza, who is this?
Excellent. Man hadha, who is this? Excellent. Jazakallah. Right. That was the main theme in this lesson now. Now I want to move on to the lesson number 2. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Now, lesson 2, it's a continuation of the same theme of subject and predicate. But in the first lesson, we was covering the demonstrative pronoun hadha, which is for this, like hadhihi jahannamul lati kuntum tu'adun, Surah Yasin. Hadhihi, this is the hell which has been promised. Kuntum tu, this is the hell which has been promised. So hadhihi is the feminine of hadha. So you have hadha for masculine, hadha man kuntu mawla for hadha meaning this, for hadha referring to Imam Ali alayhi salam. So when it's referring to a living human being or a object which is masculine, it's hadha. And if it's a female object or a female individual human being, then it's hadhihi. Now on this page in lesson 2, we are going to learn about dhalika. Dhalika is like in Surah Baqarah, dhalika al-kitabu. So the word dhalika means that, when you're referring to or pointing towards a masculine object or a human being itself. And for this lesson, I would kindly request I'll read the first page, and then I'll request someone to come on the mic, especially those who have joined today, the first class, to come on the mic. So I'm going to read the first page and then someone will repeat this. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika najmun. What is that? That is a star. Then we have a mosque and a house. So the mosque is near and the house is far. So for this reason, we use the word, the noun, dhalika, referring to that house. So hadha masjidun wa dhalika baytun. This is a mosque and that is a house. Hadha hisanun wa dhalika himarun. This is a horse and that is a donkey. Adhalika kalbun. So here we have three particles, or two words and one particle for question. So is, dhalika that, kalbun dog. Adhalika kalbun, is that a dog? The reply can be either yes or no. Here the answer is no. La dhalika kittu, no, that is a cat. Finally, ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika sarirun, that is a bed. Can I request Brother Ali? Brother Ali from Manchester.
Salam, do you mean Kazim or?
Yeah, Sayyid Ali, Sayyid Kazmi, Bismillah, Assalamu
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Can you kindly read and translate some of these sentences, please?
From the top, yeah?
Yes, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika najmun, that is a star. Haza masjidun wa dhalika baytun, this is a mosque and that is a house. Haza hisanun wa dhalika himarun, this is a horse and that is a donkey. Adhalika kalbun, is this a dog? La dhalika qittun.
Is that, not this, that.
Sorry, is that a dog?
Yep.
La dhalika qittun, no, that is a cat. Ma dhalika, what is that? Dhalika sarirun, that is a bed.
Excellent. So the word man means who. So go ahead, let's translate, do the translation of these three sentences or four sentences. Bismillah.
Man hadha wa man dhalik. Who is this and what is that?
Who is that?
Yeah, and who is that? What is this and who is that?
No, man hadha, who is this and who is that?
Man hadha, who is this, and man dhalik, and who is that? Hadha mudarrisun wa dhalika imamun. This is a teacher and that is a imam. Imam basically. Ma dhalik, what is this? Oh, what is that rather? Dhalika hajarun, that is a stone. Haza sukkarun or sukrun wa dhalika laban. This is sugar and that is milk.
Excellent. Right. Go ahead, read this page as well. Damreen.
Continuing with me or?
Yeah, continue yourself. Go ahead.
Haza sukkarun wa dhalika laban. This is sugar and that is milk.
Yeah, so the word laban, in some Arab countries, laban is yogurt, but in this country in particular where this book has been, they're using it for milk. But laban sometimes does mean yogurt, and halib as milk.
Awesome, thank you. Man dhalika, who is that? Dhalika imamun, that is an imam. Adhalika qittun, is this a cat? Or is that a cat? La dhalika kalbun, no, that is a dog. Ma haza, what is this? Haza hajarun, this is a stone.
Excellent.
Yeah, do you want me to continue?
Yes, go ahead.
Imamun, yani Molana or Imam. Hajarun is stone. Sukkarun, sugar. Lebanon, yogurt or milk.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. And points to remember.
Do you want me to read the points to remember, yeah?
Yes.
In this lesson, we learn the use of dhalika, meaning that, and wa, meaning and. Example, this is a house and that is a mosque. هذا بيت وذلك مسجد. to note, dhalika is pronounced dhalika with the alif, but it is written without alif. The word wow is written close to the following word. And then the vocabulary.
Excellent. That's brilliant. Right. Does anyone want to read this lesson? Because we spent a lot of time last week. So this lesson too, it's easily for everyone to absorb this. And the only thing we need to practice is dhalika. However, if someone wants to come forward, Sister Zahra Raza.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Bismillah. Go for this lesson once more, just as a precautionary measure that everyone is with us and hasn't fallen behind. So if you can kindly go for the lesson from dhalika, darsu thani, dhalika, that. Bismillah.
Okay. Okay. Bismillah. Ma zalika. What is that? Zalika najmun.
Najmun.
Najmun. That is a star. Haza masjidun wa zalika baytun. This is a mosque and that is a house. Haza hisanun wa zalika himarun. That is a horse and this is a donkey. Ma zalika. What is that? Zalika sarirun. That is a bed.
Excellent.
Okay. Do I go ahead?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I can't see the page because of the. I'll just move your. Okay.
Can you see now?
Yes. Man haza wa man zalika. Who is this and who is that? Haza madrasun wa zalika imamun.
Mudarrisun.
Sorry?
Mudarrisun.
Mudarrisun. Pardon me. This is a teacher and that is an imam.
Correct.
Ma zalika. What is that? Zalika hajrun. That is a stone.
Yep.
Haza sukarun wa zalika labban. This is sugar and that is milk.
Excellent. Excellent. Can you choose another student to come on the mic, please?
Yes, of course. Can I have Sister Bilqis?
Sister Bilqis, can you come on the mic, please? Sister Bilqis, are you there?
Assalamualaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Bismillah.
I haven't done my lesson last week, but I can try, yeah?
Go ahead, no problem at all.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It says, Ikra wa kitabun.
Yep.
Yeah. And then,
Hada sukkarun.
Hada sukarun wa dalika labbun.
Labanun.
Labanun.
Yep, continue.
Man dalika imamun. Dalika kitun.
Kittun. Yep.
La dalika kalbun.
Correct. Is that a cat? No, that is a
Dog.
correct.
Mahada hajarun.
Correct.
Stone. This is
Correct.
a stone. Yeah.
Correct. Brilliant. That is everything in this lesson. Jazakallah. Thank you, sister. Right. So I'm going to move on to lesson number 3. So lesson number 3 now is continuing. It's an amalgamation of lesson 1 and 2 together. But before I want to do lesson 3, I want to do something else. Just give me 1 second. I just want to change something on the screen. Just give me 1 second. Let me just get this particular handout onto the screen because I need to teach you past tense verbs, and I think I should do it today. Give me 1 second, let me get onto the screen. I've sent the actual handout already in the group. I just need to have it on the screen as well. Any questions before I move on? Does anyone have any questions? Feel free. Okay, feel free if you have any questions, because I'm more than happy to answer your questions if you have any questions.
Yeah, I have a question because when you teach grammar a little bit, that is like that needs more explanation and more you know, we need to spend more time learning that, because reading the book, these are very easy sentences, we can read them, we understand them, but like nasab and
yeah, this is
rafa and jar, those things, and you know, those jumla failure and jumla ismiya, they have more involved things which need to be explained even, you know,
that's right. So the thing is that those things I intentionally don't explain them now because we are not at that level where I can teach you all of that yet. But inshallah, I had to just give you some outlines of some certain concepts, and inshallah, once we have completed book 1, these other concepts, I will delve into it and I'll explain much more further. I just wanted to make you aware that there's fatah, the dhamma, dhamma, fatah, and kasra. These are the three itself. That is it. I don't want to go any further. The next ones I will explain in book 2 and book 3. So each of the chapters have about 10 chapters or 10 lessons on each of these chapters. And for this reason, I haven't elaborated any further. I just want you to understand basics. So I'm just planting the seeds, which I will elaborate further, inshallah, later on.
Okay, thank you so much. And this word you said from Surah Yasin, hazihi.
Yes.
Haza, I understand. Haza, zalika, I just understood from this lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3.
Yep.
But when it comes hazihi, what is he?
Hadihi,
you know,
it's a part of the word. Okay. Let me show you. You've asked a question, which is a fair question. I will explain that. So let me just get it onto the screen.
Because every little
these questions, all of these questions which you've asked, I will answer these questions during the course. But you've asked a question which is a valid question, but I normally would be taught in lesson number 6. So when you go to lesson number 6, it's hadihi. Hadihi is this. So a whole lesson we will deal with the hadihi, that this is for referring to a female. So when it's masculine, it's hada, and hadi is for female. And I will go through this in lesson number 6, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome. Right, I want someone who is a bit brave to come on the mic. Someone who's a bit brave and is willing to make some mistakes.
I can do it.
I can try.
Okay, who's this? Sister Siddiqa?
Yeah.
Okay, Sister Siddiqa, and then we have Sister Sukaina as well. Okay, right. Now, Sister Siddiqa, give me 2 minutes. Let me explain this, and then I'll bring you on the mic. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Now, in the Arabic language and in any other language, you have...
I'm here.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Let me explain, and then I'll bring you on the mic. Now, in every language, you have possessive pronouns. So, possessive pronouns, they normally attach with a noun, and they give a sense of belonging to that noun itself or that person. So that is a possessive pronoun. Now, in the Arabic language, we have 14 pronouns. We have 14 pronouns for different individuals. So if everyone has a piece of paper, just write this down. That'd be really helpful. So in the Arabic language, there are 14 pronouns. Pronouns are they are nouns which attach to a verb, and they give possession of that certain thing to an individual. For example, in English, if I said my, and I said my book, in Arabic, the word kitabun means book. And if you add the ya is the possessive pronoun for me, and it becomes kitabi. It becomes kitabi. Now, in the Arabic language, as I said, there are 14 pronouns. There are 6 pronouns for the third person. Third person in a conversation, you have the dynamics of 3 individuals. I am speaking to Sister Sadiqa. Sister Sadiqa is the person who I'm addressing. She is being addressed. So she is the second person. I'm the first speaker, I'm speaker. And for example, Sister Zahra or Sayyid Kazim is the third person in the conversation who is passive. We call him the third person, meaning he. Wasn't Sayyid Kazim, he is a great person. He's a great reciter. So when I'm speaking to Sister Zahra, I'm speaking about Brother Kazim in the third form of he or she, if it's of a sister. Now, according to that, Arabic language has a singular, he, they have a dual, they both, and they have they all. English language doesn't have that dynamics. English has I, we, and then you, and plural is more than one. In the Arabic language, you have singular, dual, and plural. Is that correct? Is that clear?
Yes.
So in English, Arabic language, you have singular, dual, and plural. I'm going to initially not going to teach you the 14 forms. I'm going to teach you some basic ones so that you become familiar. Can you please make it bigger? Yeah, I'll make it bigger. That's right. So in the Arabic language, there are 14 forms for he, they both, they all. She, they both, they all. Yours, your twos, you all. You one female, you two female, you all. I and we. These are the 14 forms. Inshallah, I will do them, but not yet. I just need to put the stepping stones, just get the mind set to familiar with the Arabic pronouns at the moment. So these are the possessive pronouns which give a sense of belonging. The first one example which I gave is the ya. Kitabun, you add a ya and it becomes kitabi, my book. So what do you do? So the word kitabun, kind of so small. Okay. That's the biggest I could do, unfortunately. I cannot do anything bigger than this. So kitabun, and you add the who. So whenever you add the pronoun, possessive pronoun who, with a noun, the dhamma tanween is removed and only one dhamma is replaced with one dhamma. So kitabun and who becomes kitabuhu, which means his book. Kitabuhu means his book. And then you have kitabuha. Kitabuha means her book. I've sent this on the WhatsApp as well, so you can follow it from the WhatsApp as well. So kitabun plus the who becomes kitabuhu, his book. So that's one person. If it's 2 people, you will say kitabuha, her book. And then if it's your book, you will say kitabu ka, your book. And then your female, there's a mistake here. I'll correct this. It should be, there's 2 M's there. It should be 1 male. If it's a female, then it's kitabuki. So, Sister Sadiqa, can you come on the mic, please?
Yeah, sure.
So, can you go through these different forms, please? Kitabuhu, kitabuha, kitabuka.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Kitabuhu, his book.
Yep.
Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuka, your book.
Yep.
Kitabuki, your book, female.
Yeah, there's a kasra on the kaf here for kitabuki.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Right. I'm going to ask you a question. How do you say his book?
Kitabuhu.
How do you say her book?
Kitabuha.
Your book.
Kitabuka.
Your book for a female.
Female. Kitabuki.
Excellent. Can you choose another student to come on the mic, sister? I think it's Sukaina. That was Sister Sukaina who came on the mic.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Where is she? Sister Sukaina, can you come on the mic?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam rahmatullah. Sister Sukaina, I'm going to give you a bit of a challenge more. I'm going to give you the word baytun. Baytun means house. A house. So how would you say his house?
Baytuhu.
Excellent. Now I want you to create a sentence now for me. This is his house. So bayt is you will say hada, his house.
Baytuhu.
Hada.
Baytuhu.
What does this mean in Arabic?
Hada baytuhu.
Translate in English.
His house.
MashaAllah. This is the first sentence you have constructed in the Arabic language. Hada baytuhu.
Yeah.
Excellent. How would you say this is, how do you say her house?
Baytuha.
Excellent. How would you say your house for a male?
Baytuke.
Baytuka, correct. Your house for a female?
Baytuki.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, sister?
I didn't see the list.
Okay. So who?
Can I
Can
try?
I participate?
Yes, Sister Nazhat, go ahead. I'm going to give you
Okay.
I'm going to give you the verb qalamun.
Okay.
I want you to say my pen. So
Kalami,
qalami. What does qalami mean?
my pen.
I want you to say to me now, hada means this. This is my pen.
Hada kalami.
Excellent. Next one. How would you say his pen?
Hada kalamuhu.
Hada qalamuhu. Excellent. How would you say this is her pen? Hada?
Is it hadihi or hada?
Hada. Because the word qalam is masculine, so it'd be hada.
Okay.
Hada?
Hada kalamuha.
Excellent. This is your pen for a male.
Hada kalamuka.
Excellent. This is your pen for a female.
Hada kalamuki.
And what does that mean?
This is your pen.
How are you finding it?
For female.
Excellent. How are you finding this so far?
Alhamdulillah. Good.
Good. Brilliant. I'm going to choose a few more students just to get this reinforced with everyone. Can I have Sister Fatima Hussain Bhai? Sister Fatima Hussain Bhai?
Sorry, I'm a bit lost because I didn't attend last week, so I'm just trying to kind of listen
fine.
and so I'm sorry about that.
I will facilitate for yourself so that you feel that you're not alienated to the class and welcome to the class. So Bismillah. Let's go through on the screen. So on the screen, we've got the possessive pronouns with the noun. So kitabi means my book, and kitabuhu means his book. Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuka, your book for a masculine, and kitabuki, your book for a female. Go through them, please. So kitabi, if you repeat with me, that's fine. Kitabi means my book.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sister. Kitabi.
Kitabi
means my book.
Yeah.
And kitabuhu.
Kitabuhu, his book.
And if you want to say his pen, how would you say that?
I have no idea. Sorry.
So kitab. So the word kalamun.
Yeah.
Remove the dhamma tanween at the end and replace it with a dhamma. So kalamu, and add the hu becomes kalamuhu, like kitabuhu.
Right.
Is that clear? Kalamuhu.
Kalamuhu. Okay.
And next one is kitabun plus the ha. Remove the dhamma tanween. It becomes kitabuha. Can you?
Kitabuha is her book, yeah?
Kitabu, her book. Next one, kitabun plus the ka becomes kitabuka.
That's your book.
Excellent. Kitabun plus the ki becomes.
Okay, kitabuki.
Kitabuki means your book.
Your book. Okay.
That is it. That's what I'm doing so far. Okay. Is that clear?
Yeah, I think
Brilliant.
so.
Let's move on. Now, kitabi, I've done that already, and I explained kitabi means my book. So adding the ya, which is a possessive pronoun, means my book. Then we have kitabuna. When we add the na, as we know that someone said hasbuna kitabullah, that the book is sufficient for me or for us. So kitabuna means our book. So kitabuna means our book. And then I have some practice pronouns. Baytuhu, his house. Baytuha, her house. Baytuka, your house. Baytuki, your house for a female. And Bayti, my house. And Baytuna,
our house.
Our house. Excellent. Now I'm going to ask another student to come on the mic. Sister Sa'ima. Sister Sa'ima.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Where are you from, sister?
Karachi.
You're from Karachi. Wow, that's late.
Yes.
MashaAllah, it's about 1 o'clock in the night?
It's 12:30.
Okay, 12:30, 12 hours, 4 hours. Okay.
Quarter to 12.
MashaAllah, may Allah reward you for your efforts. Right. Bismillah. Have you done any Arabic before, like TRS or Mufahimul Quran courses?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. Let's do the word Baytuhu. Let's go for them. Baytuhu. His house.
His house.
Yep.
Baytuhu. Baytaha, her house.
Correct.
Baytuka, your house.
Correct.
Baytuki, your for feminine.
Yep, your house for feminine, correct.
And ka is for masculine.
Correct. And ki is for feminine.
Ki is for feminine, and hu is for masculine, and ha is for feminine.
Excellent, excellent. And then we have Bayti, which is?
Feminine.
Yep, my Bayti is from masculine and feminine for both.
Oh, okay.
Bayti is for masculine. And the final one is Baytuna on the next page. This should be our house. So there's a mistake, his house. This is plural. So when the na is added, it becomes our house. Baytuna.
Baytuna.
Our house.
Our house.
Now I want you to say this is my house in Arabic. Hada. Add the ya. So you add the ya to the word bait. This one here. That one there at the bottom.
I think I'm lost on this page.
Hada Bayti.
Hada Bayti.
Yeah, Hada Bayti, this is my house. And this is his house. Hada.
Baytuhu.
Hada Baytuhu, correct. This is her house.
Hada
Baytuha. Hada Baytuha, correct. This is your house.
Haza Baytuka for male.
Excellent. And
Haza Baytuki for female.
Excellent. You've got it. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Right. Who would like to come next on the mic, please? Sister, just thank you, Sister Ima. Who has? You're welcome, Sister. Who would like to come on the mic? Who has not had a chance yet? Those who had a chance already. Give Sister Fatima Molo. Would you like to come on?
Yes.
Okay, right. Now, you've got this on this sheet with you, and I'm going to now go back to the book, and from the book, I'm going to implement some things on the text itself. Just give me 1 second. Right, let me just try to implement it on this text itself. Right. Where it says here, هذا مسجد وذلك بيت, I want you to say that is my, that here it says ذلك بيت, correct?
Yes.
I want you to say that is my house. So you add the word bait and add the ya,
Yeah.
and it becomes baiti.
Baiti.
How would you say that is my house now?
هذا بيتي.
Hada baiti, this is my house, that. And if you want to say that is my house, how would you say that in Arabic?
ذلك بيتي.
Dhalika baiti, correct. How would you say that is his house?
ذلك بيتك.
That's your house. Ka baituka, your house. His house, who? Add the who.
هذا بيته.
Dhalika baituhu, correct. Dhalika baitu, and that is her house.
ذلك بيت
Ha.
بيتها.
Baituha. Dhalika baituha, and that is your house.
ذلك بيته.
Add the ka. Ka is for masculine. Your, he is your. So add ka to the bait itself. What does it become?
بيتك.
Baituka. Excellent. And your house for a female? Baitu.
بيته.
Baituki.
بيتك.
Baituki. And our house, add the na to bait.
بيتنا.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you ever so much. Who would be the next person who would like to come on the mic?
Can I try?
Who is that? Yes, Sister Gulzar. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
So bring onto the screen the actual the sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay. Let's do the word book. Go ahead, sister. Kitabuhu.
Kitabuhu. His book.
Correct.
Kitabuha. Her book.
Correct.
Kitabuki. No,
Kitabuka
right.
first.
Sorry, Kitabuka, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it is his book.
No, Kitabuka, your book.
Oh, okay, so
Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuha, her book.
Kitabuha, it is her book.
Yep.
Yes. And Kitabuki.
Kitabuka first.
Now this is, oh no, oh, I'm sorry, I went down. Okay, Kitabuka.
Yep.
Your book?
Yes.
Okay. Kitabuki, her book.
Your book for masculine.
Your, okay.
Female.
Okay.
And then my book.
Kitabun, and if you put ya, so become kitabu.
Kitabi.
Kitabi.
Correct. And our book.
Kitabuna.
Kitabuna. Excellent. Excellent. Who else would like to come on the mic next?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Parveen, bismillah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you, Sister Parveen, you need a bit more challenge than this easy one. I'm going back to the text and I'm going to make sentences for you. I want you to say, this is my masjid, this is my masjid, and that is your masjid for a boy. This is my masjid, and that is your masjid.
Haza masjidi.
Yep, and that is your masjid.
Wazalika.
Yep.
Wazalika.
You add the ka. You need to add the ka. Ka with the fatah. Masjiduka. Excellent. Now I want you to say, this is our masjid, and that is his masjid.
Haza masjiduna.
Excellent. هذا مسجدنا. And that
Wazalika baytuna.
And that is his masjid.
Oh,
Dhalika, add who? Masjiduhu. Excellent. How are you finding it?
It's great.
Sorry, what was that?
It's great.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Okay, alhamdulillah. Who? Fatima Jafar. Would you like to come on the mic, Sister Fatima?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, sister. Where are you from, sister?
From UK.
Okay, UK, brilliant. Right, sister, let's change the word. The word sarirun is a good one. Where is it gone? The sarirun, as it means bed.
Okay.
I would like you to say, that is my bed. So, dhalika, sarirun, that is a bed, but I want you to say, that is my bed.
ذلك سريري.
That is your bed.
ذلك سريرك.
That is your bed, female.
ذلك سريرك.
Have you done Arabic before?
A little bit, yes.
I can tell. I can tell. The way you're responding, it's more quick and swift. So I can tell you've done some Arabic before. And how would you? That is our bed.
Sorry?
That is our bed.
That is our bed. ذلك سريرنا.
Excellent. That is her bed.
ذلك سريرها.
Excellent. That is his bed.
ذلك سريره.
How are you finding it?
Lovely, thank you.
You're welcome, sister. Can you choose another student to come on the mic, please?
Okay, I'll choose Zainab Jafar.
This is Zainab Jafar.
Yeah, okay.
Sister Zainab, I'm going to give you the word mudarrisun. What does mudarrisun mean?
Teacher.
Correct. I want you to say, this is my teacher.
هذا مدرسي.
هذا مدرسي. Excellent. How would you say this is his teacher?
هذا مدرسه.
This is her teacher.
هذا مدرسها.
This is your teacher.
هذا مدرسك.
And this is your teacher for female.
هذا مدرسك.
This is our teacher.
هذا مدرسنا.
MashaAllah. Excellent.
Thank you.
Have you done Arabic as well before?
Just a little bit as well.
Just a little bit. Okay. That's really good. Okay, now open question to Sayyid Kazim. Are you there, Sayyid?
Hassan, yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you questions? You ready? It's probably easy for you. I done a lot of repetition because it's a bit challenging. It's a new language, so initially you need to do a few more repetitions.
It's good. That's good.
Right. Which word should we do? Let's do which word? Let me just think. Hisan. Hisan's a nice word.
Mm-hmm.
Hisan. Okay. This is my horse.
Hisanu. Hisani.
Hisani. This is my horse. This is my imam.
Haza imami.
This is our khalifa.
Haza khalifa.
Khalifati. Hada khalifati. Hadi khalifati. Okay. Next one. This is his horse.
Haza hisanuhu.
This is her horse.
Haza hisanuha.
This is your horse.
Haza hisanuka.
Excellent. This is your horse for a female.
Haza hisanuki.
And our horse. This is our horse.
Haza hisanuna.
MashaAllah. How are you finding it? Easy?
Hassan, no, it's good. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Brilliant. Right. How is everyone finding it? Is this sufficient? Or do you want me to move on and do the next lesson as well? Or you want me to just complete this lesson and that is it?
Continue, I would say.
Is everyone up for continuing with the next lesson as well?
Please continue. It's
Okay.
getting
Yes.
more interesting now.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay, thank you then. But don't complain tomorrow that Sheikh, you give us too much homework then.
Not at all.
Okay, thank you. Bismillahir-Rahman. I'll probably exceed about 10 minutes extra, 15 minutes, but now it gets a bit more enjoying because we do some more sentences and so forth. So this lesson and the next lesson 4, after lesson 4, I'll teach you all of the past tense verbs. So lesson 4, be ready to be taught all of the 14 forms of the past tense verb, inshallah. So ad-dars al-thalith, the third lesson. Now, well, Sister Masuma Dirani, Sister Masuma Dirani, Assalamu alaikum. Oh, your mic's not working. Sister Sukaina Ashraf, can you come on the mic?
Yeah.
Okay, now lesson number 3 is talking about the definite article. As we spoke about this in lesson 1, that whenever there's alif lam, it makes the noun definite, and it will be from baytun, which is a common noun, a house, and al baytu, the house. So this is the whole lesson 3. But before I do the lesson itself, I want you to just go over the points to remember. Can you kindly read this? So in the Arabic language, when there's alif lam, everyone knows this from tajweed of Quran. Now, the Arabic language, whenever there's alif lam with a noun, the noun is divided in 2 parts because there are moon letters and sun letters. You remember that? Huruf al-shamsiyah and al-huruf al-qamariyah? So
yeah, I know them.
yeah, so huruf al-shamsiyah is when the lam of alif lam becomes silent, and the alif and the letter after the lam, there's a shadda put in there, like ash-shamsu and the word al-qamaru. So al of alif lam, now as you know, now it becomes more useful when you know the tajweed ruling and know Arabic language, it makes much more sense. The al is a definite article, meaning the moon and the sun itself.
Yeah.
So this is what this whole lesson is going to teach you about, and also going to teach you about whenever you would like to make a sentence start with a noun, the noun has to be a definite or a proper noun. A proper noun, as I explained, with alif lam. So pronouns like hada, they are proper nouns. Also, a noun with alif lam is deemed as a proper noun, and it can come as a subject. A common noun, baytun, cannot come as a subject. It only comes as a khabar, indefinite noun. I'll explain that further, but let's read the points to remember, Sister Sukaina, and then we'll continue. Bismillah.
Can you make it little bigger? I can't read it.
Yeah, I am going to make it bigger. There you go.
Yeah. In this lesson, we learn the use of the Arabic definite article al, which corresponds to the English the. When the definite article al is prefixed to a noun, naturally the indefinite article and noon is dropped.
Excellent.
Like example, al-baytu, baytun. If it is baytun, it will become al-baytu.
Excellent.
We add al, one dhamma will go.
Excellent. Jazakallah, sister. Brilliant. Let me bring someone else so that they can participate in the class. Who else? Sister Zahra. There's Sister Zahra Raza, who's had a chance, and there's someone called Zahra. Sister Zahra, can you come on the mic, please?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Where are you from, sister?
London.
You're from London as well. Bismillah. Arabic has 28 letters. Go ahead. Bismillah. Would you be able to read? Arabic has 28 letters, and the rest of the paragraph, please.
Oh, sorry, I was just getting that page open on my book here. So Arabic has 28 letters. Of these, 14 are called the solar letters or sun letters, and the other 14 are called the lunar letters or moon letters. In the articulation of the solar letters, the tip or the blade of the tongue is involved, as in ta, na, ra, sa, etc. The tip or the blade of the tongue does not play any part in the articulation of the lunar letters, as in ba, wa, ma, ka. When al is prefixed to a noun beginning with a solar letter, the la of the al is assimilated to the solar letter, e.g. ash-shams, the sun, is pronounced, al-shams, the sun, is pronounced ash-shamsu. No change takes place in writing. The assimilation is indicated by the shadda on the first letter of the noun. No such assimilation takes place with the lunar letters, e.g. al-qamaru, the moon, which is pronounced al-qamaru. I carry on?
Yes, please.
Here are some more examples of the assimilation of the la of al to the solar letters. Al-najmu becomes an-najmu. Al-rajulu becomes al-rajulu. Al-diku becomes ad-diku. Al-samaku becomes as-samaku. And then see the table of lunar and solar letters.
Excellent. Can you choose another student to come on the mic, please?
Yeah, Sister Saj.
Sister Saj. Our mic's not working. I think Sister Saj's mic. Is it working now? Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Bismillah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Note that the A of al is pronounced only when it is not preceded by another letter. If it is preceded by a word, it is dropped in pronunciation, though it remains in writing. For example, al-baytu, here the A is pronounced, but if it is preceded by wa, meaning and, the A is dropped and the phrase is pronounced wal-baytu and not wa al-baytu. To indicate the omission in pronunciation, oops.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To indicate, it's gone.
Yeah, sorry.
To indicate this omission in pronunciation, this sign, lam is placed above the hamza, al-baytu, wal-baytu.
Excellent. The initial?
The initial vowel, A, I, or U, which is omitted when preceded by a word, is called hamzatul wasl. The door is open, al-baytu.
Al-babu.
Al-babu maftuhun, the door is open. Al-kalamu maksurun, the pen is broken. Note, we have learned that the tanween is the indefinite article and it is to be translated as a. For example, baytun, a house. This does not apply to adjectives like open, maftuhun, and maksurun, broken.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you ever so much. Is that clear for everyone? Is that clear for everyone? This explanation. So al-babu, there's alif lam, which is added to the word bab, and it's pronounced the whole letter al-babu maftuhun. So in the English language, in the Arabic language, al-babu is the subject, maftuhun is the khabar. Look at the translation as well. We have the is between the two words. The door is open. So open is indefinite, and normally this is the actual ruling itself, that the noun, which is the subject, should be definite and the predicate should be indefinite without the alif lam with tanween. So that is the normal ruling. So that is how we will translate the door is open, al-qalamu maksurun, the pen is broken. Now, I would like someone to come on the mic, please. Who can we have? Sister Shamim Panju? Sister Shamim, is your mic working?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you go through the vocab, please?
Faqirun, poor. Qasirun, short. Oh, sorry, go on. Hot. Waqifun, standing. Qadimun, old. Ba'idun, far away. Wasiqun, dirty. Kabirun, big. Thaqilun, heavy. Al-ma'u, water. Jamilun, beautiful. Hulbun, sweet. Ghaniyun, rich. Tawilun, tall. Baridun, cold. Jalisun, sitting. Jadidun, new. Qaribun, near. Latifun, clean.
Nazifun.
sorry, nazifun, clean. Sagirun, small. Khafifun, light. Al-warakun,
Al-waraku.
al-waraku. Okay, al-waraku, is it the paper or paper?
Yeah, it should be paper.
That's right.
At-tufahu, the apple. Ad-dukanu, the shop. Marizun, sick.
Excellent. Thank you ever so much. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
Assalamu alaikum. Can I just ask a question, please?
Alaikum salam. Go ahead, Sister Shaida.
You know, the sentence was the open the door, right?
Yep.
Like the door is open.
Yep.
So if you want to say open the door, how will it be framed? Because there are two words, open and the door, right?
Yes, yes.
So I'm just thinking if it's translated the door is open.
Correct.
Is it because there is a dhamma at the end of the letters?
Yep.
So am I right?
What do you want to say in Arabic, in English?
Now, if you want to say open the door, how will you say?
Open the door, it's an order.
Yeah, okay.
So then you will say iftahil bab.
Okay.
So you
So
need
it will change.
Yeah, you need to like Surah Alaq, Iqra. Like Iqra. Surah Alaq is Iqra, means to read. So you need to bring an imperative, a verb in the beginning of the sentence. So say open the door.
Okay.
So it'll be a different sentence. So this at the moment is a statement. Al-bab maftun, door is open. So when you want to order someone to open the door, then you need to make it as a verbal sentence. We have, inshallah, when we start book 2, I will then teach you how to make the imperatives.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Thank you. Jazakallah. Thank you.
Welcome. So inshallah, I'll teach you imperatives and how to make them, but everything has to be done in a gradual stage process.
Yeah, that's
right. Let's go. Now, baytun, a house, al-baytu, the house. Right. I could. Can I have someone on the mic, please? Android, can you come on the mic? Android? Okay. Sister Farida, can you come on the mic, please? Sister Farida?
Can I come? Can I go?
Gulshan, yes, Sister Gulshan, go ahead.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lesson number 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Baytun means a house.
Correct.
Al-baytu means the house.
Excellent.
Because it's alif and lam before the noun. Kalamun, pen. Al-kalamu, the pen.
Correct.
Okay. Kitabun, book. Al-kitabu, the book. Hamalun.
Jamalun.
Okay, sorry. Jamalun, camel. Al-jamalu, the camel.
Excellent.
Okay. Al-kalamu.
Al-kalamu maksurun.
Al-kalamu, the al-kalamu maksurun.
Yep.
The pen is broken.
Excellent.
Okay. Al-babu maftuhun. The door is open. Maftuhun, open.
Thank you ever so much. That was really good, Sister. Jazakallah. Can I have Sister Hajira next on the mic, please? Sister Hajira?
Yes, yes, Sheikh. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Where are you from, sister?
Yeah, I'm from Dubai.
You're from Dubai. Bismillah. Can you continue from al-waladu?
Al-waladu jalisun. The boy is sitting.
Excellent.
Wal madrusu waqifun.
Wal mudarrisu
waqifun.
The teacher is standing.
Correct. Next one.
Al-kitabu jadidu wal qalamu qadim. The kitab is new and the qalam, the pen is old.
Old.
Right, sir? Right, Sheikh?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. Al-himaru saghirun. Himar is a donkey, right? Yeah, saghirun short, and the wal hisanun kabir. The horse is big.
Excellent. So can I have Sister Sabira next on the mic, please? Sister Sabira?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Al-Kursi Maksur. The chair is broken.
Excellent.
Al-Kamaru Jamil. The moon is beautiful.
Beautiful, correct. Al-Ma'u.
Al-Ma'u Barid.
Correct.
The water is cold.
The water is cold. Thank you ever so much. Sister Sukaina, I think there's another Sister Sukaina where her surname begins with R. I think it was Roshan Ali. Right, okay.
Can I say?
Who's this?
It's Gulzar Kanji.
Yes, go ahead, Sister Gulzar.
Okay. Al-Baytu Karibun. The house is near, and the mosque is
far.
Yep. Okay. Where? Sorry.
Al-Hajaru?
No, I'm lost. Very okay.
Al-Hajaru, this one here.
Yeah. Okay. Al-Hajarun Sakilun. Hajar. The stone is heavy.
Correct.
And the pepper is khafifun.
Light.
And the pepper is light, right?
Al-Labanu.
Al-Labanu Harun. The milk is hot.
Correct.
Al-Kamisu Nazifun. The shirt is dirty.
Clean. Nazifun.
Sorry. Al-Kamisu is clean.
Excellent. Thank you ever so much. Next person on the mic, please. Who's going to be next? Who is going? Sister Fatima Ramzan? Dr. Fatima Ramzan? Sister Fatima Ramzan, is your mic working? Nazhat iPad. Is your mic working?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, Sister Nazhat. So over here, Sister Nazhat, what you need to do is that these letters, sorry, these words here, you need to give the correct pronunciation and vocalizing the last letter correctly. So as you know, if it's definite or indefinite, tanween or dhamma tanween, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Masjidun al-masjidu, al-ma'i, ma'un.
No, al-ma'i is incorrect. Should we
al-ma'un?
When there's alif lam, one dhamma.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Al-ma'u.
Correct.
Ma'un. Al-baytu, babun, qalamun, al-qalamu, al-kalbu, kalbun, kamisun, waladun, al-hajaru, al-waladu, himarun, al-himaru.
Last two, al-hisanu.
Al-hisanu, hisanun.
Excellent. Sayyid Kazim, Bismillah. Jazakallah, sister. Thank you.
Barakallah.
Can you do 1 to 5?
Bismillah. Al-maktabu maksurun. The desk is broken. Number 2, al-mudarrisu jadidun. The teacher is new.
Excellent.
Al-qamisu wasikhun. The shirt is wasikh, is dirty.
Correct.
Al-labanu baridun. The yogurt or the milk is cold. Al-masjidu maftuhun. The mosque is open.
Excellent. Sister Sadiqa Kanani, 6 to 10, please. Sister Sadiqa?
Yeah.
Bismillah.
Number 6, Al-Hajar al-Kabir. That
Al-Hajar
one?
al-Kabir, yep.
From there?
Yes.
Can you do it a bit bigger, please?
There you go.
Yeah. Al-Hajar al-Kabirun. The stone is big. Al-Labanu baridun wal-ma'ul har. The milk or the yogurt is cold and the water is hot.
Correct.
Al-Muhandisu jalisun wal-mudarrisun waqif. The engineer is sitting and the teacher is standing.
Excellent.
Al-qamaru ba'id, the moon is far. Al-mindilun nadif, the handkerchief is clean.
Al-mindilu nadhifun.
Nadifun, yeah.
Excellent. Right. The rest of it is homework. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. So I would kindly request everyone, if you can do the exercises for this lesson itself, starting from page number 20. So exercise, page number 20 is the exercise at the bottom, which you need to fill. And then page number 22 and 23 is exercise. These are the words, you just need to read them, and I will go through them in class, and that's all your lesson done. Inshallah, I hope today's lesson was a bit more hands-on, a bit more enjoying than last week's introduction. I do apologize that I exceeded 15 minutes, but I will not exceed 1 hour from next week, inshallah. So inshallah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is this book available in Dubai?
From Dubai, no, it's not going to be available from Dubai. So what you will need to do, you will need to probably order it from overseas. However, if you try to go to any bookshop, any religious bookshop, you may be able to get it because it's published in Madinah, or the main writer is a professor at Madinah University. It should be available in one of the religious bookshops there, or they should be able to order it for you. If not, I'll give you the details. It's the reader's version because it's published in India. This book's actually published in India. It's authored in Saudi Arabia, published in India, and shipped to UK and across the globe. So I'll send you the details, and then you could try whether to purchase it itself.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Jazakallah.
Inshallah, I hope.
So we can get from India?
Yes, you can buy from India. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So inshallah, I hope the lesson was beneficial for everyone, and inshallah, same time next week as well. Inshallah, we'll have the class as well. Any questions from anyone? No? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so iltimas dua, and inshallah, we'll see yourself next week in class as well. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل.
Thank you very much.